Hi children, how are you? I hope you're all fine at home. And today we are going to learn one of the important grammar topic, determiners. So now what are these determiners? Determiners are words that modify nouns. In other words, determiners are words that can be used before nouns to determine or to modify their meaning. Determiners function like adjectives. They are also called as fixed words. Now, what are the characteristics of determiners? A determiner may determine or fix a place, person, or thing. A determiner may modify two or more persons or things. A determiner may precede numerals or objects. A determiner may indicate a quantity or amount. Now let us see the classification of determiners. First, articles. Articles also are called determiners. Now what are the articles? The articles are a, an, and the, and the, and the demonstrative adjectives. This, that, these, those. And third one, quantifiers. What is a quantifier? A quantifier is a word or phrase which is used before a noun to indicate the amount or quantity. There are both definite and indefinite quantifiers. So what are the definite quantifiers? 1, 2, 100, first, second, both, etc. are called definite quantifiers. Then indefinite quantifiers. Now what are the indefinite quantifiers? They are some, many, much, enough, few, all, little, a little, several, most, etc. Then distributive quantifiers. So now what are these distributive quantifiers? They are each, every, all, either, neither, etc. And quantifiers that shows difference. They are another and other. And the quantifiers that shows comparative. For example, more, less, fewer, etc. And possessive quantifiers. What are these possessive quantifiers? My, your, his, her, its, our, they, yours, ours, etc. Now, let us learn the determiners and kinds of nouns with which they are used. A, an, each, everyone, another, and either are used with singular countable nouns. And the determiner this and that are used with uncountable nouns, singular countable nouns. And these and those are used with uncountable nouns and plural countable nouns. And quantifiers, a little, a lot of, a great deal with, or a great deal of, much are used with uncountable nouns. And more, most, a lot of, enough, adequate, some are used with uncountable nouns or plural countable nouns. And a few, several, many, both are used with plural nouns. And the, some, any, my, her, your, our, they, its, which, whose, that are used with any kind of nouns. Now let us learn articles. Now what are the articles? We know a, an and the are articles. Articles are used before nouns, and a is used before a noun starting with a consonant sound, and an is used before a noun starting with a vowel sound. And a and an are called indefinite articles, and the is called definite article. And the definite article the is used before singular countable nouns, plural countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Now let us learn the use of indefinite articles a and an. The indefinite article a is used before a noun beginning with a consonant sound. Once again, the indefinite article a is used before a noun beginning with a consonant sound. Example, a woman, a horse, a university. Here, woman, horse, and university are words beginning with a consonant sound. And an is indefinite article. An is used before a noun beginning with a vowel sound. An is used before a noun beginning with a vowel sound. Example, an orange, an egg, an elephant, an hour. Here, orange, egg, elephant, and hour are words beginning with a vowel sound. Now, how to use a and an? The use of a and an is determined by sound. The following words begin with a vowel but not with a vowel sound. They are, for example, a unique thing, a 1 rupee coin, a European, a unicorn, a university, a useful thing, a union, etc. So here a is used, and on the other hand, with the following words, an is used though they begin with a consonant sound. Example, an hour, an honest man, an aide to the throne, an MCA. Here, the sound is the criterion to decide whether a or an will be used. Now let us see the use of the different article the. The is used before singular countable nouns, plural countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. Example, we cannot say sugars, but we say sugar. And the is used while talking about a particular person or thing already referred to. Example, the book you want is not available. And the is used when a singular noun represents the whole class. For example, the dog is a faithful animal. And the is used before proper names that denote physical features. The is used before oceans and seas. For example, the Pacific Ocean, the Arabian Sea. And before the names of rivers also, the different article the is used. For example, the Yamuna, the Thames, the Godavari, and so on. Again, before the names of canals, the different article the is used. For example, the Suez Canal. And before the names of the deserts, the different article the is used. For example, the Thar Desert, the Sahara Desert, and so on. And the is used before group of islands. For example, the West Indies, the Netherlands, and so on. And the is used before mountain ranges. For example, the Himalayas, the Satpura ranges, etc. And the is used before a names of a few countries which include words like state, republic or kingdom, etc. Example, the People's Republic of China, the United Kingdom, the USA, the Republic of Korea, the Hague, etc. And the different article the is used before the names of the religious or mythological books. Example, the Vedas, the Puranas, the Mahabharata, etc. But we say Homer's Iliad, Valmiki's Ramayana, and so on. And the is used before names of things which are unique or one of their kind. For example, the sun, the moon, the Pacific Ocean, etc. The is used before a proper noun when it is qualified by an adjective or a defining adjectival clause. For example, the great Caesar, the king of Rome, the Mr. Verma, whom you met last night, is my boss. And the different article the is used with superlative degrees. Example, this is the worst performance I have ever seen. And the different article the is used with ordinals. Example, he was the first man to walk on the moon. And the is used before musical instruments. For example, he can play the tabla very well. Here, before the names of the musical instruments, the different article the is used. And before an adjective, when the noun is understood, the different article the is used. For example, the rich always exploit the poor. Here, the example once again, the rich always exploit the poor. Here, the word people understood. Here, the rich means the rich people. The poor means the poor people. And the different article the is used as an adverb with comparatives. For example, the more money we have, the more we want. Now, let us see when the different article the is omitted or left out. We omit the different article before material, abstract or proper nouns used in general sense. For example, honesty is the best policy, but we don't say the honesty because here honesty is an abstract noun. So before the abstract nouns and proper nouns which are used in general sense, we don't use the different article the. Honesty is the best policy. And sugar tastes sweet, but here we don't say the sugar, but we say sugar. And another example, Paris is the capital of France, but here we don't say the Paris. And the different article is omitted before plural countable nouns used in a general sense. For example, children like toys, but here we don't say the children. The children is wrong. Here, children is a plural countable noun. And then it is used in a general sense. So we don't use the different article the. And before names of people also we don't use. For example, Rohit, but we don't say the Rohit. And before names of continents and countries, cities, etc., we don't use the different article the. Example, Europe, Pakistan, Nagpur, etc. And we don't use the different article the before names of individual mountains. For example, Mount Everest, but here we don't say the Mount Everest. And we don't use the different article the before the names of meals. Meals used in a general sense. For example, dinner is ready, but here we don't say the dinner is ready. Understand? But we say dinner is ready. And before languages and words like school, college, university, church, hospital, etc., we don't use the different article the. Example, I learn English at school. Another example, my uncle is still in hospital. And we don't use the different article the before names of relations like father, mother, etc. For example, father is still not at home. And we don't use the different article the in certain phrases consisting of preposition followed by its object. Example, at home, in hand, by night, in case, on foot, etc. Now let us learn the demonstrative adjectives this, that, these, those. That is used to avoid the repetition of the preceding nouns. For example, my bat is better than that of my friend. Another example, our soldiers are better equipped than those of Pakistan. And that refers to person or thing far from the speaker. For example, get that dog out of here. Another example, those houses are for sale. And the demonstrative adjectives this and those, this and these. It refers to person or thing near the speaker. Example, this book is very interesting. Another example, these flowers are very beautiful. Now, the quantifiers. The quantifiers some, many, a lot of, a few are examples of quantifiers. Quantifiers can be used in affirmative sentences, questions, requests, or commands with both countable and uncountable nouns. Example, there are some books on the desk. There are some books on the desk. Another example, he has got only a few dollars. How much money have you got? There's a large quantity of fish in this river. He has got more friends than his sister. And some quantifiers can go only with countable nouns. Example, friends, people, cups, etc. Some can go only with uncountable nouns. For example, sugar, tea, money, advice, etc. While some can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Now the use of quantifiers as follows. The use of few, a few, little, a little. Few emphasizes the lack of something. Example, there are few sweets left in the jar. We should be careful that we should be careful not to eat them too quickly because they are almost finished. And here, a few emphasizes that something still remains. A few. Example, we still have a few minutes left before the class gets over. Do we have any questions? Yeah, a few minutes means we have still some time, so we should use it. And use of few, a few, little, a little. Now, little, a little, and the little. Little emphasizes the lack of something. Example, we have little money right now. We should go out for dinner another day. And a little emphasizes that something still remains. Example, there is a little ice cream left. Who will eat it? Now, let us see the use of much and many. We use much with singular uncountable nouns and many with plural nouns. Example, I haven't got much change. I have only got a 100 rupee note. Another example, are there many campsites near your place? And we use and we usually use much and many with interrogative sentences and negative sentences. Example, is there much unemployment in that area? How many eggs have not been used in this cake? Do you think many people will come? The rain was pouring down in torrent, but now use of more, less, and fewer. These are used in, so these are comparative determiners. More, less, and fewer are comparative determiners. We use more or less before singular uncountable nouns by adding than after it, or for an additional or lesser quantity of something. Example, I do more work than Suresh. Please give me some more salad. Satish does less work than me. I want less salad than Mahesh. And we use fewer before plural countable nouns to refer to a group of things smaller than another. Example, fewer students succeeded in passing than last year. Another example, we had fewer computers a year ago. Now, let us see the use of each, every. Each and every are distributive determiners. We use each for two or more than two items and every for more than two items. Both of these are followed by singular countable noun and singular verbs. For example, each of the two boys has won a prize. Every student in the school is present today. We use each when the number in the group is limited or definite, but every is used when the number is indefinite or unknown. Example, each student in my class was promoted. Another example, every person in the world has a parent. Now, let us see the use of most, several, and all. We usually use most with plural uncountable nouns. Example, most of the people can be trusted. Another example, most of the time I am not at home. And we use we usually use several with plural nouns, but it refers to a number which is not very large, that is less than most. Example, several people were crushed in the stampede. Another example, several people lost their lives in the tsunami. And use of all. All requires a plural verb when used with a countable noun, but requires a singular verb with an uncountable noun. Example, all are going to Delhi. Another example, all that glitters is not gold. Now let us see the use of another and other. We use another only with singular countable nouns, whereas other can be used with singular countable, plural countable, or uncountable nouns. Example, bring me another knife as this one is blunt. Another example, I would prefer the other house. Another example, the other students went back home. Another example, he is a better human being than most others. Now, let us see the use of either and neither. We use either to refer to two things, people, situations, etc. It may mean one or the other of the two or each of the two. Example, I don't agree with either Ram or Syam. And we use neither with only singular countable nouns and a singular verb. Example, neither is the, and again, neither is the negative of either. Example, neither of the two boys passed the exam. Thank you.